When Lakers traded away their future to pair up Anthony Davis with LeBron James, many were concerned that this meant the Lakers would become hopeless if this pairing didn't work out. Last season showed the trade was a huge success for the Lakers, and many, including me, expect the Lakers to tribute with this team. But what happens after that? LeBron is getting older and will probably leave once his contract runs out to play with the team that drafts Bronny, which means the Lakers will have to build around Anthony Davis. But to rebuild, you need young players, and the Lakers traded away their whole young core and many of their picks to get AD. But the Lakers struck gold with the 46th overall pick in the 2019 draft, drafting a young player whose defensive skill set fits perfectly with the defense culture the Lakers are building. He is 6'4", but has a 7'1" wingspan, and his hands are the same length as Wilt Chamberlain's hands. His name is Talen Horton-Tucker, a player who is only 20 years old and is turning a lot of heads in the preseason. Many scouts were worried by his inefficiency, but people forget that even Jordan shot 45% from the field and 16% from three when he was 22. Meaning THT still has potential to become an elite scorer, and is definitely showing improvement in that area right now. His work ethic also seems promising, so taking everything into consideration, it's not so far-fetched to say he could become an elite complementary role player by the time LeBron leaves the Lakers, which would make him the Lakers' second building block for the future. Now they have AD and THT, and that's a great core to build a defensive team around. But there is another piece. Dennis Schroeder is only 27 and is one of the best sixth men in the league, and the Lakers should definitely re-sign him because he becomes an unrestricted free agent this offseason. Lakers have the bird rights to all three of these players, and that means they have a way to build a dynasty around them. If THT develops into a Klay Thompson-level elite role player, the Lakers only need an elite playmaker to have a contender for years after LeBron leaves. From what I know right now, there are 2 point guards that will be unrestricted free agents in 2023 and will become great pieces for this Lakers team. The one I would love to see become the fourth piece of this team is Malcolm Brogdon. He fits into the defensive culture and even brings some offense to the team. With a backcourt of Brogdon and THT, and AD on center pretending to be a power forward, all you need is a defensive big to put next to AD, and a 3-and-D wing to finish off the starting five. That 3-and-D wing could even be KCP, since the Lakers already have him, and he might become a good player. Another route they might take could be bringing back their prodigal son, D'Angelo Russell, if he shows any improvement by the time he is a free agent. That team would have more offense than the Brogdon one, but it would unsolidify their defense, which is something I think they don't want to do. Whichever route they take, they don't need to worry about the bench, they already have Schroeder, and it's easy to sign 3-and-D veterans to fill up the roster and be in the second unit with Schroeder. So, my conclusion, the Lakers' future is safe.